Hello there, my name is James Jura, and I will be making a 5-part TikTok series over consumer society in America and the place that shoes hold in that society. So there's going to be 5 videos. The first one, this one is going to be over the history of shoes and their innovation and development and how that mirrors society, consumer society. The second, third, and fourth are going to be 3 individual pairs that I own and how I as a consumer use them and how they have set their place in our consumer society. And the final video is going to be a look at the cultural impact that shoes have had, especially in the last 40 years. So shoes really began to become an object of consumption in the early 1900s. Historically, this is when people began to play sports and develop hobbies like basketball and tennis. And traditional shoes up till then were made of leather. But with the advancements in rubber, they began to make specialized tennis shoes and basketball shoes. And the one that I'm going to talk about is the Chuck Taylor, released in 1917. It was the first signature shoe, and it was kind of the beginning of branding of shoes. So the real turning point for America as a consumer society came following World War II. Shoes in the 1970s, Nike and Reebok were the 2 biggest shoe companies, and that rivalry kind of drove innovation with things such as the Nike waffle sole, which were actually made in a home waffle iron. And so following that, there are 2 things that I'm going to mention. The first, in this video and my next video with my Nike shoes, will be the globalization of shoe production and how they're almost entirely imported to the US. Then the second is going to be primarily my very last video. It will be the cultural effect that shoes have had on America, especially since the 1985 release of the Air Jordan.